What's up, YouTube? Bet at all video games here. I'm coming at you with some wolf gameplay. I got the Yautja bow, the hooks. I'm bringing medkits, motion detectors, because wolf can't bring bear traps with him if you're bringing the medkits. Then I got large pouch, downrange, impenetrable, rocking the assassin specialization for that coming from behind damage boost to the fire team. Gotta love it. I utilized the hook quite a bit in this match. Got a couple good fights going. Real good engagements. You want to keep that pressure up. Always keeping the pressure up whenever you're playing as a predator. First thing, got to try and find the fire team. It's gonna take me like a minute and a half, but I eventually do it. Little bit of backstory on the wolf predator. He is the predator that we see in the AVP Requiem movie, where we see that snapshot of Yautja Prime, and he's like, I don't know, in his dwelling, I assume, something like that. Then you see him take off in a ship. Wolf is a very accomplished Yautja hunter who is at a rank where he can literally just go off on his own to Earth or to wherever and find and fight prey that he deems worthy of his hunting prowess. He's probably one of my favorite predators for sure. I'm also definitely a big fan of the trio that comes in the original AVP movie for sure. Scar, Chopper, Celtic. Those guys are pretty dope. I still have to get that DLC. I forget. It's like the Hunting Pack 3 or something like that. I don't know. There's so many DLCs. At that moment, I cannot believe that buddy just ran into me and didn't instantly turn around, emptying his clip into my face. If you bump into what you think is an invisible wall, guess what, boss? Probably the predator. Just turn around, start shooting them in the face. But this is where I start utilizing the bow a little bit, and then buddy comes up, blows a grenade up in my face. Definitely, if you're a fire team, you want to be using your grenades for I'm up here on this roof, I'm cloaked. Throw a grenade up, try and pressure me off of the roof, try and make sure that I'm not taking shots. But it really doesn't matter if I'm taking shots if I'm missing like that. Always remember that the bow projectiles actually do have travel time, even though it seems like it's essentially a sniper shot. And it is essentially the Yautja sniper, but the bolts have travel time. So always be aware, lead your target, don't be like me and shoot at where they are. This is another instance where the fire team could be using their grenades to pressure me. If the predator is engaging you and he's really balls to the wall fighting you, I promise you when he disengages, unless you know that it's a class that can't bring a lot of equipment, guarantee you he's using a medkit on a roof or within the immediate vicinity. If he is any sort of aware of how he needs to keep pressure on you to prevent you from completing the objective. That is key to knowing as the fire team, he's gonna want to stay in the immediate area where you are. coming up is like an okay situation where I take a claim. The only reason it's like okay for me to do it while the fire team is there is because Buddy has two downed teammates and he focuses on trying to get one of his teammates up instead of trying to riddle me with bullets. So I down that guy. That guy was the one that just got up. And then he's like, gotta get him up. And then I take his head and dip real quick. That's how it is, man. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Always mobile, always moving, always, cloak on cloak, use your thermal. Like you're blinking, man. Just like on off, on off. It helps with your energy management. You always want to stay on top of your energy management and your stamina management whenever you're playing as the Predator. Stamina is what helps you with your melee attacks, and I know that melee isn't the most viable strategy, but if you come at the fire team with a mixture of melee and ranged, especially because they're expecting you to only have ranged attacks at their disposal, they are shook when you walk up on them with some hooks or even the alpha sickle or combi stick. I'll even throw you the katana because I know a lot of people like it, even though I don't know, man. I just can't use it. I'm not that good. I'm bad at all video games, man. And then I'm staring at this guy. I'm like, "Where's your friend, dude? What? He just left? He just left you?" And then I'm just like, "All right." And then I see he's calling the reinforcements. I'm like, "Oh, well, obviously he left you." Take that claim, and I'm gonna just head right over there. Like I said, Wolf cannot take bear traps with him whenever he's bringing medkits. So instead of my usual lay down the bear traps, I'm just gonna throw some motion detectors so I can get them marked, and then set up some good claims. Try to pressure them. Always pressuring, always moving, always cloak or cloak, thermal. I'm not very good at my energy management. That's definitely an aspect of my gameplay that I need to work on. My stamina management is pretty alright, which I think is why I focus on melee combat, and I think it's a lot cooler. I don't play for the W boss. If I did that, I probably wouldn't play any video games at all. Just trying to have fun and a good experience, and this is definitely a unique one that I enjoy. I caught this guy lacking, bro. That's for sure. His homies definitely should have been by him. I don't know why they weren't. Probably because they were faking me out with these thermal decoys. That's a pretty good way to fake out a pred. Throw a thermal decoy in the opposite direction of where you're gonna be going. Because I feel like that's exactly what these guys just did. I don't know why the homie was running that way, or maybe he was the guy who threw the thermal decoys. Who knows? Maybe he pulled the noble sacrifice, the look out, sir, for the homies, if you would. I saw that skull and I was like, oh, let me take that claim that's from the guy earlier. I wish Ilphonic would fix some of these bugs, dude. I'm tired of getting stuck on trees, stuck in walls, going for claims that I've already taken. Leaving the stealth kill symbol on the ground too. Come on, bro. But it's okay, because I like the game and I like what they're doing. But please give the game some damn attention, man. You guys love your Dead by Daylight, but you neglect this. Which, to be fair, I love me some Dead by Daylight for sure. Look, I know that that one was my own fault. but like I think the Predator should be able to step over the rack on the top of a car. Like that's ridiculous. Anyway, jumping up into the trees, I really need to use the jumping from branches or up to branches mechanic a lot more as well. I still climb trees like way too much, and that's a real state where the predator is vulnerable. Like that tree climbing animation that you get stuck in. If you have anybody that can aim worth a shit on the fire team, you're kind of fucked because the all fire team weapons are pretty much hit scan except for like the explosions. And even then, they have like an area of effect that can get a hit marker on you. Like there's ways to detect the predator, and it's not even just like the anti-cloaking impact or motion detectors and all that stuff. It's all sorts of stuff, man. Like spraying bullets and whatnot. This is my favorite part of the match. I was lacking. They got 3 team members up. What am I gonna do? I'm thinking, trying to stay mobile. I'm trying to hit them and stuff. I get this guy down. I'm like, okay, where's the third guy? AI got him down already. So now it's time for claims. And this was a fun match, especially because it came down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? Like they had almost their full fire team at the extract, and that's like a really bad situation for me to be in. But the AI swarming them at the extraction really plays out in the Predator's favor, especially if you've been harassing the fire team for the duration of the mission, and you can just come in, bop, 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 and they're done. It's I like it. There's a lot of strategy involved in being the Predator, man. It's not just spam your ranged weapons at them and you're the best at the game. That's not how it works. People that think like that are literally bad bloods, horrible Yautja that are disgraced and outcast. Just so everybody's aware. Alright, man. It's been fun. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm almost to 25. I appreciate it. See ya.